Welcome back to New Day Northwest. You know, one of the best ways to learn about a different culture is through food, and our next guest loves to teach others about the traditions of her home country, Brazil, while cooking up tasty meals. And she's here on set with us to do just that. Welcome back to New Day, Sandra Rocha Evanoff. Bom dia.
Bom dia.
I didn't even say it right. Bom dia. Okay, we love cooking
Obrigada.
with you. And, you know, actually, when I think of Brazilian food, I think of a lot of grilled meat. But today you're here to show us something that's the biggest staple side dish in Brazil, right?
Yes, we are here to make farofa. Farofa is a dish, a side dish that we eat even in the morning.
In the morning, you eat it with everything.
Sometimes if you work in agriculture, if you work hard, sometimes you can. But we are here today to show the farofa, and the most important, the farinha, which will be cassava.
Cassava. And cassava is an interesting ingredient, right? Because we don't really cook a lot with this in the U.S., and it comes from a root. This is a cassava root.
Yes, the cassava needed to be cooked.
She just broke that right open.
You cut it, and then you peel.
Okay.
And then you boil with salt.
Okay.
And inside it has a little line, and you remove the line, okay? And then from that, you can see this is the farinha.
Okay, so let's get started. How do we make this?
I may have, could you help me?
I am your sous chef.
May I have the onion, please?
Okay,
we start with the onion.
All right.
And Amy is here to help me.
I am.
And then the garlic, please.
Garlic, yep.
And we are already starting, and I would like my bacon, please.
And you don't have to make this with bacon, but you said it does add a little bit of that extra fat.
Oh, yes. Bacon makes a lot of difference, but it's not a
Oh, that already smells amazing. Bacon, onions, and garlic,
for
the best.
2 minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
And now, may I have my carrots?
Carrots? Okay.
Added the carrots.
How many?
I use the carrots because my mom and actually my cousin teaching my mom to make this farofa. Farofa, you can make it in all different ways if you're looking on Google.
But this is the Rocha family tradition.
This is for my family.
I love it.
It's for my cousin and my mom. And then I would like to have the little cilantro on the middle.
Okay, cilantro.
I have some cilantro and some green onion, please.
Oh. It's so colorful. I can't believe how beautiful it looks.
You can add, you just wait a little second.
Wait for the parsley? Okay, because it'll get brown.
A little salt, and then I have a little pepper.
So the flour that you've made from the cassava root, it just cooks like that? You don't have to boil it in anything?
The flour, my family used to have a cassava house, and you go in a cassava house. We peel all together, all family together, and then you go in the machine. Yeah. And the machine make it the dough or the mass. How can I say it?
Yeah, like the
grating.
Yeah, the grating.
And then the grating goes for another machine. You'll be removing the whole water. And that's when people think the water is not good because maybe it's poison. That water is going out.
Oh, so you suck all the water out of it.
Yes, and then the next day you come and you'll be drying.
And that is the byproduct.
On the oven.
Why is this such an important product in Brazil?
Brazil, not just in Brazil, but in Africa, in Asia, in countries in development, cassava became a main source for nutrition. And that's why we have, when the Portuguese arrived in Brazil, they brought the cassava from Asia and from Europe, and then that's...
And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's drought resistant, right? So it's something that can be grown in any climate that it may be more arid.
A cassava grown normally in a hot countries, yes.
When do we add the?
We can start to add it right now. I can. Okay. You can mix and stir.
I'll mix while you do. And so, how long does this need to cook?
It's just that.
Oh, so we just let it cook? Or?
Yes, a little. If you want to have a little more salt, and then you put there.
Oh, so it's done now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then because of the magic of TV, we have this one here, and I'm going to try it because.
So just to say the cassava, this is the tapioca. Americans normally know a tapioca just with pudding, but
Yeah.
we have there a tapioca, a French fries kind of.
Wait, is that tapioca made with cassava?
Yes, the
Oh, okay.
tapioca comes from cassava.
All tapioca?
Yes, comes from this root.
The more you know, you're welcome.
And the farinha, and then you can eat like a tapioca on the middle over here. You can have the little stick, because if you don't like French fries, you can make your bacon like that.
Look at that.
And it's good for happy hour time.
Oh, that's perfect.
And you can eat just the tapioca, just the cassava with butter in the morning is a great source of carbohydrate. And the most important is gluten-free.
Yes.
And for those who have a gluten intolerance is a great.
That's why I buy these, actually. These are these little cheese balls, right?
Yes.
And I buy these. They sell them at Costco, like, because I don't have the baking skill that you do, Sandra. These are delicious.
And so if you would like to have an overview and tasting the Brazilian cuisine,
Yeah.
this Sunday we are having a Brazil Fest
This Sunday, Brazil Fest.
in Seattle.
In Seattle, at the Seattle Center.
Seattle Center. Eduardo Mendonça and Ana Paula, thank you for bringing Brazil to Northwest. We are so happy. And you have a meat, you have the picanha, you have the farofa, you have all desserts.
You can try them all at the
Yes.
Brazil Fest. Okay, this weekend. And you also, if someone wasn't to make it there, you actually, we found you because you have a special thing that you do where you share your culture through cooking lessons. Brazil Comes to you.
Yes, right now, next month, I'm going to have a class in Bainbridge Island.
On Bainbridge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you take a look at the barn at Bainbridge Island,
At the barn? Okay.
and I teach cooking like I cook at my home.
Yeah.
And if you have opportunity, you can look at my website.
Oh, we will absolutely. I was just thinking about how lucky your children and grandchildren are that they get to you get to teach them.
Yes, my grandchildren in Brooklyn, Braden, they know already how cooking, and then she loves rice, and Braden love actually panna cotta.
I
It's not-
love it. All right, so we cooked this happy hour meal for now, but next time we're gonna need drinks. So she's gonna stick around and make one of your favorite cocktails,
Yes.
Brazilian style, a little bit later in the show. Meantime, you can find Sandra's recipe for picana with cassava and farofa on New Day's website. But don't forget to check out Brazil Fest at the Seattle Center, which is this Sunday, August 21st. There's food, music, dancing, and so much more. Why would you want to miss out on that? And